a second. Okay, there we go. Let me refresh this. Make sure it's actually back on. Okay, there we go. OBS was restarting itself for some reason. I don't know why. Shows were reconnected. So basically, I don't know where it cut off at, but I'm trying to beat all these games, all these really, really good ones that came out that I never played. So like God of War was one of them. That game was fantastic. Me and my wife are actually once I beat it, I have her in there. We're both watching. It's like this 8-hour God of War turned into a movie. Like basically, it shows all the cutscenes, obviously, and then even during regular gameplay, any of the important dialogue that they're talking about, it shows all that. It's like 8 hours long. We're like 5 hours into it, so she's loving every second of that. And then I'm playing this game. There's another one that was really, really, really highly rated that I heard from a lot of people. And then I still need to beat Assassin's Creed Origins, which then means Odyssey as well. I need to beat. I have Spider-Man. I need to play and beat Spider-Man. I beat Red Dead Redemption 2. I've had The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt Complete Edition forever, and never beat it. I got like 3 or 4 hours into it, and then never kept going. So I figured I'd just restart it and stream it, which is actually what I was gonna stream. And then this game came in through GameFly. So we didn't beat the most recent Tomb Raider. I was actually, I don't know why, very bored by that game. I absolutely loved the first two, and I feel like the third one just kind of felt like a repeat of the same thing again, and that's why like I wasn't big on it. Like the combat and all that, I'm not into on Tomb Raider. I like the puzzles and the tomb raiding part of it, not the hey, these guys are here, let's find them all. Like, so at least you have a basic idea on what you need to play. Yeah, so like this one I knew was a big deal. Oh, okay, you save at the fireplace. Nice. Let's actually do a manual save. I was about to say maybe. Alright. You can also knock over small machines using R2. Gotcha.
I'll tuck that away.
Yeah, so there's quite a bit that I want to play that I haven't yet. What's over there? It's quite a bit that I want to play that I haven't yet, but we've got it. About to start playing Destiny 2 a lot.
Why isn't he here?
As soon as
Where's he
Patents
gone
comes in. I've got mine actually sitting right over here. I need to let it start installing all the add-ons and stuff for it. So
What's he doing?
we're gonna get back into it. It looks really fun.
He's
And
just
then the most
standing
exciting game of
What's
this
going on with
year
him?
that's coming out that we want to play is Ghost Recon Breakpoint. That's the one we really want to play because we really enjoyed Wildlands.
Aloy, you're here.
Did you want to be alone?
No. We must
She
speak.
aged like 15 years and he's not
I've been
aged
thinking
today.
about your training, Aloy. You learn to hunt, learn to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared.
This guy's gonna die. Yeah, every important game.
Descend
Or
into
every
the
game,
Embrace and hunt until you've gathered the parts
they build
for
up somebody you
arrows.
attach to,
Fire arrows.
and then they kill them
What kind of trouble are we talking about?
because they want the emotional
Once you have
attachment.
the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Is something else bothering you?
No. I'm
You were
fine.
lying.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast, to be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay. Anything else you want me to do while I'm down in the Embrace?
Odd Grata might be out of food by now. You could hunt a week's worth of meat for her, if you find the time.
Wouldn't mind if she'd say thanks just once.
Grata follows the law. Her science towards us is honorable, not an insult.
If you say so. I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
If they
That
really want an
sounds
emotional
ominous.
reaction, kill him at the end of the game,
All
when we
right.
have more time to
See
know
you at
him.
the North Gate.
Yeah, that's... I don't... If I had to go off of my gut, he'll die at, like... If you break the game into fourths, he'll die at, like, the 3/4 part of the game. Like, you've attached to him enough to where you're really attached to the character's development, and then if they kill him, it'll be really emotional, but it'll drive the last quarter of the game, I think. That's what I would assume would happen.
Something's really bothering him. If he thinks I'm going to abandon him, he's wrong.
Dang. I was not expect like the map just feels like super HD for some reason, like the way it moves. Like when you watch it, like a really, I don't have one, but like a TV in 4K, like I don't know, at like Best Buy or something, and it looks almost as though like the background never moves, just the people do. Like that's what this felt like. Good God. There's a lot here. So this is where we need to go. You got some save points here and there, looks like. What's this? Mother's Heart? Oh, that's the tribe, okay. And that's a campfire. Where's our place? I guess right here. It's not really marked. It's a bit strange. Or not right there. Yeah, that building. Gotcha. Odd Grata is over here, so let's go do that real quick, actually. The game looks fantastic, though. Like, graphically. Jesus Christ. Who took the time to set all this up? Well, Ezio Auditore, look out. Jesus Christ. Good assassin in the making. I had one. Okay. Are you... I totally thought this was gonna go wrap around and go on further that way. Not to mention the faces seem a bit non-expressive to me, sort of like plastic. I don't know if it's if that's just the like graphically in the game what they're doing, or yeah, I know, climbing all the way around and that's what happened. I don't know if that's like graphically in the game how they just appear, or if it's because it's kind of like that they almost really don't show emotion so far from what I'm seeing. I forgot I have to worry about the creatures being around here.
The Embrace. My whole life I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the proving. 2 days. 2 days until I get answers.
Oh, dang.
2 days and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. Alright, time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. Hello, Grata.
Oh, Mother, since I was cast out? Have I not been constant as the river flows? Have I not kept the vows as the stones do?
What the heck is going on with those bridges?
Show me your
or whatever that
grace,
is up
O
there.
Mother, and provide for me once more.
Don't worry, Greta. I'll hunt your rabbits.
Oh, Mother, I hear your voice on the wind. I would count your blessings on my prayer beads, but I lost them atop the eastern overlook. My old bones are too worn to return.
I do see.
So it's rabbits
a
and your
familiar
trinket we
location
need this
in
time.
Spout exposition
Okay,
about my
I'll
life
find you at
and
your
plans.
camp.
Do what? Did I miss this one?
You think I want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy
That
birthday.
was from earlier. Gotcha. There, that's another one too. I don't know why it's saying it's new. Crafting. Fire arrow. What do we need for it? Some metal shards and some blaze. Gotcha. Can't modify the outfit yet. Eastern Overlook. I don't even know where that is. Where am I gathering meat at? Ain't no rabbits here. See the Aladdin remake yet? Actually, we were going tonight. We're supposed to be. We're going to the drive-in, as long as we catch time. We're going to the drive-in, and they're playing
So much for being
Aladdin
careful.
and Detective Pikachu, so I'm watching them both tonight. Aladdin's my wife's all-time favorite Disney movie, and so she's a huge Disney fan. Like, she loves them all. So she's pretty excited about it.
Red light.
Great notes. Huh? Oh, that translates. Mother's watch, mother's heart. So I can get the blaze from them over there, but I'm gonna go hunt first. This is actually surprising, but I thought Aladdin was better than Detective Pick. Really? Okay. I guess I'll find out. I know I wasn't jumping ship on that stupid narrative that no one can replace Robin Williams. Like, that's so stupid to me. Like, not to disrespect him, but, like, he's dead. So, like, what? Why did people, like, you can't, he couldn't play the role himself. So they're just not supposed to make the movie. And it also, like, I have a bigger opinion on this because my favorite actor is Will Smith. So, like, as soon as I heard that, I was super excited. And then people are like, oh, he looks stupid. I'm like, he looks like the genie from Aladdin, the blue genie. And then they were like, how dare you, like, try and fill those shoes? And I'm like, for one, I could argue Will Smith has had just as successful acting career as Robin Williams. So like, they could have really went off the beaten path and gotten somebody that hadn't done anything. And then for 2, like, again, like, Robin Williams can't play it. That didn't make any sense to me. It drove me insane when I kept hearing that. Like I said, I had a stronger opinion on it because I like Will Smith so much. So like, I was super excited when they said he was playing it. I was like, well, that's freaking cool because, like I said, Will Smith's my favorite actor. And then I heard what everybody was saying about it, and I'm like, are you guys serious? So sorry if you're one of those people, but I think that's an unfair assessment. Oh no, the CGI on Will Smith is bad, no doubt. But when he's Genie as Will Smith, not blue or CGI, he's really good. Yeah, so like that's what I said. The CGI, but you're also talking live action. I mean, if it was a cartoon, I feel like he could play it fine too. That's one benefit Robin Williams had. I mean, it was a cartoon drawing, so like you didn't have to worry about how the CGI looked. But like what I was more so saying is like regardless of how it looks, like as long as the acting is fine, then I don't see the issue. And it's Will Smith, so I know the acting was going to be fine. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. I'm making sure everybody's still asleep right now. But that's what I said from like the trailers and stuff when it's shown him. It looks like he plays the role great. Like I said, I've not seen the movie, obviously. But a door?
Now they're hunting me.
Sweet. Here we go. 2. Alright, it's all over. Another rabbit. Oh, I can hunt them boars too, obviously. Let me shoot that one. What? Wow. I was literally watching it go through it.
Okay, Greta said her prayer beads were at the Eastern Overlook. It's not far from here.
Eastern Overlook. Yeah, best name in the world. If you actually look at the what's the path of the arrow, like I was watching him. Well, the one I shot under him, but like I know for a fact the last one that I missed went straight through it. So like it was one of those like for some reason it wouldn't let me lead him off. Like I needed to fire while it was on it because I mean it's a bow, so obviously it's gonna take time. So I treat it like it's a bow, but the game treats it like it's a gun and it's immediate. So I'll have to test that a little bit further. I will be right back. I use the bathroom. Jesus Christ.
The brave trail up the rocks is close by. Grata may be devout, but it takes strong arms to reach the Overlook the fast way.
Reach it the fast way. Can I climb from like back here? I guess the path. The way she said that made it sound like there's an alternate way up there. Okay. Sitting down with dry cereal this whole time. It's probably stale now. Hey, sweet, so put us right back where. Oh, but the monsters are back. That's cool. The robots. See?
I need to call for help.
Oh, ammo. Make some more. That was weird. Yeah,
Rare part.
which is fine. It's just that's why I wasn't calculating it right. Well, yeah, I pretty much just tested. Like if I aim, I need to aim directly where I'm wanting to shoot. Like if it's walking to the side, I don't need to lead it off and shoot. I have to shoot right on it. So, which is a good thing, I guess, but it is a bit silly.
Never know when I might need these.
There, L1. Trying to figure out where. There we go. Trying to figure out where we go to craft. Well, that's a nice jump. It'd be a bigger problem if you also had guns in the game. Yeah. I don't think you do. I think it's just the bow. So it's gonna be okay. But it was weird to get used to at first. What am I missing? Oh, the rope on the wall. Maybe not. There we go. I don't know what I did different there. Used to God of War having like symbols painted everywhere I need to climb. Not here. It's like right here, like I don't. Oh, okay. Maybe? Yeah, there we go. When in doubt, mash the jump button. Pretty much. That's basically what it is. I don't understand what's happening. Gotcha. Okay. It was the first game I ever played where the zipline didn't have a button to key to do something. You actually get them. It's worth a shot. 2 shots, actually.
This looks promising.
Aha! Grata's prayer beads.
Why were they in a box?
I see why she comes up here to pray. It looks out to Mother's Gate. You know, I wonder what bothers me more. That she ignores me, or that with all her talking to All-Mother, she's never lonely.
See, that up there, like, that looks wild. And then there's their tribe. Looks like, am I missing anything up here? Jesus Christ. It said rappel down, and I was like, okay. And then she leaps. I'm like, you're really confident she was going to land that grapple. Well, it's a bit concerning. I'm just going to email thanking me for purchasing Nintendo Online despite me not doing that. I'll be back. Okay. Might have auto-renewed. Something a lot of memberships do, so definitely check that out. Didn't get any blaze, that's what bothers me. What is it? The music sounded like I was freaking mid-combat, I didn't like that. plays a needed.
Pass the test.
Need some more medicine. Giraffe. Okay, so what is the deal with the music on this game? Like it like hypes up like you're in the middle of a fight. I didn't even see this guy.
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help, whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Forget about me. It's my daughter, Arana. She's in danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle, and I fear for her life. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her. Will you help me find her?
Why would your daughter hunt a scrapper on her own?
It's my fault. I went after it first, and it tore up my leg. I barely got away, and I left a spear impaled in the machine. That spear was made by Adina, my mate, who died last year. It means everything to Arana. She went after the scrapper to get it back.
You said Arana went to Mother's cradle?
Yes, southeast of here. I forbid her from going, but ever since her mother died, she's become impossible. Damn it, look at me. A widower, now a cripple. Father that can't find his daughter. Please, help me set things right.
You know the matriarchs might cast you out for speaking to me, don't you?
I don't care. I tried looking for her myself and my leg gave out. Just find her. I'll accept any punishment if it means she's safe.
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Make sure she's all right. I'm begging you.
Select. One second. Sorry about that. Yeah, I signed up for the 1 month membership, but it renewed for another month automatically. Very cheeky, Nintendo. Sadly, that's just them following suit with everything else. Yeah, I know. I literally stepped around on the other side of the green screen to grab a drink. That's the only reason why I did to be right back. Appreciate it, though. It was like yesterday. I had to mute my mic for a second because I was watching a video on my phone. I was waiting for them to get back while we were playing Apex. And
Mine's not so bad.
when they came back, I didn't unmute it for like the last 30 minutes of the stream. There's some medicine. I thought that was. Corrupted Graze root. Blaze root. Is this Grotto's camp? No, we need to go. That's Grotto's camp. Where's his daughter at? There. Well, here, let's run back over to Grotto's camp real quick. And we'll go help his daughter. I like that this game allows you to climb stuff like that, and it's not just like this wall that you can't move around.
There's Grata, all alone with Allmother. Only way she knows. Good news, Grata. Once again, Allmother has brought you rabbits. I found your prayer beads too. Just try not to lose them again.
All Mother. Each morning I find your tears of joy speckling the leaves. Joy at the beauty of all you have made. See how I cry now with you in gratitude.
So you'll cry for her, but you won't speak to me. Fine. Guess that makes you the better outcast. Grata, I may not be around much for a while. I'm gonna run in the proving, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
And now I'm
after
hungry.
that.
I'll stay till 1:30 before leaving, unless you're
I
in before
thank
that.
you for the
What time is it?
kindnesses
12.
you
I'll probably in before that.
When the proving comes,
We're gonna go help his daughter, and that's
in
probably
your
where I'm gonna
great
end the stream.
wisdom, may you give favor to a brave,
You may have been gone. We met a dude who was hurt his leg, speared a beast with the spear of his wife that died, and his daughter was really sentimental with the spear and went after it. If you weren't here for that. Alright.
Hear me as I count off my years.
So we're not going to do the Tripcaster yet. We're gonna go help. I like the map system actually a lot. So we're gonna go find Ariana. That's the flag. Okay.
Let me whisper to you that your
What was that then? Oh, okay, so that's... 569 straight this way. I guess that's that, but... Talk to cars, trade per trip. So what is marked this way? I don't know. But we're not doing that right now. We're gonna go help save this guy's daughter, and then I'm ending the stream. Oh, okay. It's just, that's how it gets us back to the path. Okay. I gotcha. Pretty hard to get maps right in these type of games. Sometimes they're too cluttered, other times they don't tell you anything. Well, the problem with this one is because they use like how the scenery actually looks, and then all the logos are just these white images. It does make it a little difficult to kind of make out what's going on what you're seeing. Like for instance, like those symbols all kind of start to blend. I don't even know what that exclamation point is. But we're heading over here to help out here. But I like the map system. Like I just wish it was like I don't know. I feel like for their style, I don't know.
It's your sister, Olara!
That must be Arana. Sounds like she's in trouble.
I need help! I can't get down!
shut up.
I'm stuck up here! Somebody, please!
Things cracked.
Yeah, get rid of them, please!
Working on it.
Get them! Yeah, teach him a lesson!
Thanks for saving me from those machines.
Should climb down? Yeah.
Thank you. I thought those watchers were gonna tear me
Feeding an
apart.
annoying dog in parts
Your
of games
father
where you're
sent
gonna
me
want to
after
be
you.
there for a bit is
It's
great.
time to
Yeah, I
go
know.
home.
I
So
figured.
annoying.
But I can't go back until I get my mother's spear from that scrapper.
That spear must mean a lot to you.
Oh yeah, I didn't
My
think about
mother
that.
made
We
it
still
not
do
long
get the
before
spear.
she
That's the whole
died.
reason she chased.
I can't believe my father
Yeah, she
lost
is.
it.
He didn't mean to. Scrappers are dangerous.
I know. I just can't stand the idea that it might be gone forever.
Your father is worried sick about you.
He gets worried if I go 10 steps to relieve myself in the bushes.
He doesn't want to lose you, Alana.
I know. But I do wish he wouldn't yell at me so much.
How did you wind up in that tree?
I tracked the scrapper to Mother's cradle. Caught a glimpse of it too, but then a watcher saw me and called his pack. My oh, Mother, I'm just not a good enough hunter to get that spear back, am I?
I'll look for your spear.
We're gonna get the spear.
You will?
We're gonna finish
Oh,
this
thank
short
you.
little series,
Go find your father.
and then
His leg
so
gave
then
out while he was
start of
searching
episode
for you,
2 will
just
be
south of
moving on
Rosewood.
to the actual
Oh no.
go to the task
Okay,
master
I'll
or
go
something
to him
like
right away. Thanks again.
that. Oh, sorry, I just seen your Red Dead 2 message. In Red Dead 2, my main problem is was that it told you point of interest. Like, hey, if you go here, you'll meet someone important. Ruins exploring experience for me. Yeah, I can see that. That being said, because of games like Red Dead 2 and Skyrim and stuff that are that large, like, if it doesn't, like, there's so much you're never going to see. And there's still a lot you won't see without, because they aren't marked, but yeah, it does give you the symbol of where you need to go and all that pretty much at all times. So I definitely can see that as something to be upset over. Where did I kill the last one at? I looted that one. Looted that one. There it is. Nope, looted that one. Did I loot the first one? I don't remember looting all 4, but I guess so. Yeah, Red Dead, I absolutely loved it. I'm still on the fence as to which I liked better, God of War or Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption was a longer game. That's what it has over God of War right now. But honestly, both of them are
If I
so
can't
good.
find
Like, I
something,
mean,
maybe
regardless
not
of which
this
one I
time.
end up choosing one over the other, it's the best game I've ever played and the second best game I've ever played. So it's like one or the other. But like the difference between the two is like God of War left me wanting more. Red Dead 2 didn't, because I played Red Dead 1 and that's what comes afterwards. I do want more. Like, I'd love like a Sadie Adler add-on like everybody else is asking for. That'd be freaking dope. Just an extension on the story based on her. That'd be really cool. What the heck is that? Oh, a turkey. I think that's the main place we need to go. Follow Arena split tracks. You can't just tease Thor and God of War and not make another. Yeah, they definitely are. It's not even Thor. Like Thor and Odin, like they're both gonna be pissed based on what you got going on, and then you also have to worry about Freya too, and figure out what in the world is gonna happen with her. My thing I am most excited for, and me and my buddy were talking about this. I don't know if you beat God of War or not. I remember when you were asking about buying a PS4, you were asking like what games you should get. That was you, I believe. And like God of War was one of them you had ordered. I don't know if you ever beat it or not, but it was really good. I imagine you did based on the you can't tease Thor. But like, so my buddy, his theory is that the next one's going to be God of War Ragnarok. And Ragnarok's going to happen. You're going to go through all that. What I was most intrigued by in God of War, what I wanted to see more than anything, like I'm more curious about this than I am like what Thor and Odin are going to do to retaliate, is what in the world is going on in Helheim. Like, over there across the Bridge of the Damned, she said, don't cross it, there's no return. You seen Zeus in the sky. Now, we know those are hallucinations, or illusions, whatever you want to call them. But, like, something's got to be giving you those. Something's got to be using that to try and pull you over there. So what is that? And then that giant freaking bird thing that's way out over there that's the size of, like, 3 mountains. Like, I'm super, super interested in what in the world that is. Like, I just wanted to go over there because I was so intrigued by it. So, like, what we were talking about is either A, that could be included in the next God of War, or another opening would be, like, some kind of big fight in Ragnarok that ends up sending you there for the game after the next one. Like, you're now in Helheim, and you have to fight your way out. Kind of like, I think that you had to fight your way out of hell on the other one. So basically it'd be similar there, and you do the same. And then, like, I don't know, maybe whoever killed you, once you get out, you kill them at the end of it or something. I hope they don't do another relationship story with Atreus like they did at the end. The boy got a god complex, slightly understandable, but it didn't stand a purpose other than small conflict. That ended relatively quickly. Yeah, no, that part of the game was the most annoying part for me, was when he went all like, I'm a god, like, you're beneath me. I'm like, dude, shut up, pipe down. And I really liked, basically, the good perception of it that my friend had was like, that was a reflection for Kratos. Like, he basically seen himself in that, and like, I think he learned a big lesson in it too, that that's not the way you should act, and that's not how you should handle the situation, and he finally called him out on it. And it's just reckless too. And so, like, we're really excited for the next one. They definitely are making one. I know the director said, like, he wanted to make it seem like Thor and Odin showed up the entire time. Was going to show up at some point, and that's what everybody waited for, and he didn't want to do that because he wanted to save it for the next one. So, like, I like that, because they were able to make a game that good, that long, without even getting into, like, the Mac Daddies of the Aesir. And so, like, I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a really, really good game when it comes out. I think that'll be what probably puts it over Red Dead 2 for me. Well, puts God of War over Red Dead Redemption for me, is because the storyline. Who is that? Where is that, and what is that? Okay.
Lorana's trail ends here. Must be where she saw the scrapper. If I follow its tracks, I should be able to find that spear.
I ignore her, she'll leave. I just want to go about my day. Oh, it's her.
Mother's cradle.
Ooh. trying to make sure I'm not coming up on something. What was that? Raccoon. Goose.
Time to see Karst and get a tripcaster.
Not yet. Dogs are barking. Starting to get eerie. What's it called when you go into that tracking thing to find enemies? I think it's the tracker. I know that sounds... Okay. I know that sounds silly, but like... I can't think of what it's... what the correct term for it is, but it's something track related, I believe. Get a save here. Sort of reminds me of Shadow of Mordor when you go into the Wraith world. Yeah. Shadow of Mordor was such a great game, but I took a break from it, and when I came back, it ruined it because of the way that game's set up. Like, if you lose fights, they end up getting stronger. And so, like, I forgot how to combat on that game. Trapper, there he is. I forgot how to combat on that game, and it ended up costing me, like...
There. Time to get that spear.
Can't follow its path. I guess it probably doesn't have a repeated path over and over again. But like, so like I couldn't play it because the enemies kept getting stronger, and like I couldn't fight them because I'm so far removed from playing that game.
You're going down.
Oh, hello. get stuck in a rock? It's literally glitched in a rock. Oh, was that the one with the spear, though? That's what I want to know. Where did we get that? Quest, there we go. Yeah, so we still haven't recovered the spear, so it's in this one. But this one's glitched in a rock. That's just stupid. In the first game, once you beat it, there's no reason to come back unless you restart, which is my main problem with it. Though it does have 3 save files, which the second game only has 1, which still bothers me to this day. Because the other one had 3.
Stay down.
No, I needed to get back up, because I can't get to it. It's in a rock. Stop moving. Did I still not get the spear? Oh, so it just keep. Okay, that's cool actually. I never realized that. There it is.
A well-made weapon.
So I actually
Alana
could
will
have
be
got it
happy
the
to
whole
have
time.
it back.
Oh, good. Now we need to return to Thok. Map, here we go. Where's Thok at? Dang, we're way past where we're gonna end up at. Thok's all the way up here, ain't he? Jesus. Can't fast travel, can we? Nope. It's all good. We'll get there. As soon as we return to him, that's when we're gonna end. Riveting gameplay. Yeah. Getting stuck in a rock, that's so stupid. I wonder, like, how rare that actually is. Like, I'd say almost no one has ran into the... Well, I'm sure people have, but, like, just little bugs in the game, like, are not common. And for me to run into one first time playing the game, that's pretty crazy.
No one else around. Looks safe to meet. My guess is he'll be waiting for me. There he is.
I'll be back.
Looks nervous.
It's like a dolphin. Oh, what is that? Oh, another boar. That looked like some kind of like tiger mountain lion thing. I feel like you move slower than you should.
mother be praised. Aloy's back with the spear. First you send Arana back to me, and now you've got the spear. When I first called out to you for help, I didn't even know if you'd speak to me. I'm glad you did.
Me too. I can't believe you got the spear back.
Your mother knew how to craft them. It's of exceptional make.
I'll never be the crafter she was, but she did pass along a few tricks. I'd be happy to take a look at your spear.
Thank you. It sounds like she was special. I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, because of you, I still have the spear to remember her by. You didn't have to help us, but you did. She would have admired that. Thank you, Aloy, for everything.
Nice, nice, nice.
When I think what it would have been like if I had lost Arana, Thank you, Aloy.
Nice. That was the next piece. Alright. Oh, it's jumping it up right now. So, let's go over here. And we will end it there. Alright. Thanks everybody for tuning in that did. Thanks for the sub, Haribo. And thanks for hanging out, Ashley. Sorry your work schedule's so busy now. But I'm glad you hopped in. And hope to see you in the next one. But that's going to be it for this stream. Expect some more Destiny coming. Still going to be playing. Apex is definitely the main multiplayer game right now, but Destiny will start be playing a lot. But as of right now, the Let's Play game is Horizon Zero Dawn until we beat it. But did you sub back? Yeah, I did. Both of you actually. But that's going to be it for this one. Appreciate it. And we will see y'all later tonight. I'll be streaming. Probably Apex. But if we have time, try to get back to this tomorrow morning. So, we'll see. Alrighty. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. And that's going to be it. Well, if I'd actually pull this part up. It's always the most awkward part. Like, you got to pull up the slide. It says thanks for watching, but I never have it ready. And I say, we'll see ya, and then I'm sitting here having to go over and adjust it and find it. But, alright, we'll see y'all. Thank you very much. I'm out. Bye.